Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. And that one gets down, fair ball. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
No, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. Arias steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first.
Batting third, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
And now it's Luis Robert. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering, and it just misses. Swung on, belted. Back there. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. And that's in there for strike one. Robert leads off second with one gone in the inning. Syndergaard to throw over. Robert dives back in. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one.
One ball, one strike.
There's the strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box. And then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Andrew Vaughn now. Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. That one's in there, 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Slings to first. That takes care of Grandal. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. And today's starter, Michael Kopech. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
And a pitch. Stephen Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And the 1-0. Good eye right there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air, left field. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Good eye right there. Next one misses, and it's 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
3-0 down. And that's ball 4. Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do. Pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
Jose Ramirez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Another solid power season. The 1-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kwan on second. Jimenez at first with no outs. Right side. Number 22 sizing this one up. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
The designated hitter, Oscar.
And the batter now, Oscar Gonzalez.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. To the right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. And he deals. That one inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two on, 1 out.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a...
That to right. Number 22 trots over to his left, pulls it in on the run. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's a one-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's Cole Calhoun. Kopech to throw over. Jimenez dives back in safely. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. And that one almost got him. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And the pitch.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians 1. Top of the second, and now the right fielder, number 22.
Right fielder, Oscar Colas.
Syndergaard back to work. And that one is inside ball 1. Syndergaard, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Fought off foul.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. That one off the mark. The count now 2-2. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Andrew.
Here's Elvis Andrus. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. To the right side, it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 9, the second baseman.
So a man aboard. Zach Remillard steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch doesn't find the zone. kicks and fires. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
On the ground to first. Could be two. On to second. They get one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians 1. Here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Brian Riccio.
The third baseman, Brian Riccio.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. There's a strike. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Fastball almost got him there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Okay. Gotcha.
And a pitch. Now one missed. Next offering misses down and away. Here's a 2-1. Just missed. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting eighth, the catcher,
One down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Throw him out.
Runner on the go. And fouled off. This one in the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2.
He's going.
Runner goes again. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
Top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Tim Anderson.
number 7, Tim Anderson.
The pitch. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Andrew Benintendi steps up, grounded out his first time. Ball one low. Benintendi, 28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Anderson gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it's even up.
1-1.
The pitch. And now 2-2.
2-2 now.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Luis Robert now 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that one clips the corner. Syndergaard to throw over. Anderson dives back.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
No outs, runners at first and second. That one hit to right. Calhoun drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Eloy Jimenez now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
He's going, he's
Double
going,
steal.
he's going.
Bounce to the left side. Ramirez slings it across. No shot at the double play with the runners going.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Next to hit, Andrew Vaughn. He's 0 for 1. And there's a ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Foul ball. That's to third. Sends it across to first. That's out number 3. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians 1. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Gabriel Arias.
The first baseman.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The 1-0.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone here.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Kwan in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Falling behind 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one finds the zone. 2-2. And now it's filled up. A foul ground first base side. The pitch. That one out to right. Number 22 going back on this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres.
Here's a speed threat. Andres Jimenez. Good contact guy, good defender. Jimenez, a reigning Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. And the 1-0.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Next offering in the dirt, and it's 3-0. There's a strike. Three-two now.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Runner takes off. Bounced up the middle. In time to Vaughn. And Ramirez is set down. That's the 3rd out. Guardians leave 1. And our score remains 2-1. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now Yasmani Grandal. The wind of the pitch. On the outside corner. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there. Right-hander kick steals.
Nope, outside.
And that misses off the outside edge.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next for Chicago, number 22. Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Grandal aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2 to Jimenez. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Now it's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Bounce to third. Gets it to first, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Bottom 4, and now Oscar Gonzalez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Not even close there, and the count is 2-0. And it's fouled away. And the righty deals. And now it's even up.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working. Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Cole Calhoun digs in now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next pitch is outside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So up next, Ryan Rocchio. His first at bat was a strikeout. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Runner at first with 2 away. Digging in, Will Brennan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Out of here. The Rockets one to right, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. That's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. High in the air, out to right. Number 22 under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Zach Remillard.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground to first. Arias takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's Tim Anderson.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Inside, just missed.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League baseball, but then decided to focus on basketball until he got hurt his sophomore year of high school. He then went back to baseball as a junior. 4 years later, the White Sox made him a first-round draft pick.
Tim made a good choice.
Yes, he did.
Out to short. Ramirez. Now the throw to first on the run. And he'll be safe at first.
Now back, the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi to the plate. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Anderson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Syndergaard to throw over. Anderson dives back. Another move to first. And they're keeping him close. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
0-2 now. And downstairs. And that's a little high.
That's a really good take.
Syndergaard checks the runner. The pitch.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Luis Robert now at the plate. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. That one ripped but foul. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Two outs. And that's downstairs and outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. The wind and the pitch. That one is upstairs.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Feels like almost every at bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
In the air, out towards left center. Robert racing, makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Andres Jimenez will hit next. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Tag. Save. Grandal's throw not in time. Next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Man at second. That one to first, and that's a fair ball. Kwan rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field, and it's off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 5-2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Michael Kopech out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Jesse Schultens gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians.
Wow.
Your attention, please.
Mic check.
0-1.
Mic check, mic check.
Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 1-1.
Follow up this sub button, man. Hit that like button.
Just missed. Two and one now. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Cole Calhoun. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
First pitch just misses. Ramirez at second. Gonzalez at first. One gone. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Vaughn gets under it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6, Ryan.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ryan Rocchio. First offering misses the mark. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Let's go.
And a 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 6-2.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now here is Will Brennan. He's already homered here in this one.
Let's go. Sub up, let's get it.
And that's in there for strike one. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a pop-up. Anderson makes the grab, and that is that. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Guardians 6 and the White Sox 2. Top 6. Here's the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
Syndergaard back to work. That's hard hit on the line. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And the first offering is not close. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. 2 outs, base is empty. Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Yeah, let's get it, man.
Colas.
There's a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one is gone. 3rd home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-4.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First offering in the dirt. That one missed. Bullpen activity starting up now. Eli Morgan, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Kelly warming up as well. The Y to kick the pitch. There's the strike. That one missing inside. Zach Remillard waiting for a turn at the plate.
Let's go. Let's go. Cleveland ain't playing with him.
The wind of the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. Bounce to the right. Jimenez whips it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Naylor measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Strike 2.
Probably no surprise to you, Boog, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there, too.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Gabriel Arias, the next to hit. Arias swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. Righty delivers. Just missed.
1-1.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Steven Kwan. That one's in there, 0-1. Steven Kwan is making a name for himself. He won the College World Series playing at Oregon State. He played along with Adley Rutschman and Nick Madrigal, and he took home a Gold Glove his first year in the majors, 2022.
I'm going to talk about a guy who makes great contact. Hard to throw it past him. He does not swing and miss very often.
And that one pulled foul. Yes, he went 116 pitches before his first swing and miss in the majors. Amazing. Next pitch is outside. Arias leads off first with 1 away. Here comes a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Right-handed reliever.
Count is 3-2.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though There hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And there's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. In there, and it's 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Left-hand hitter waits. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Two on, 1 out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one outside, and that's ball 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 2-2. Good eye in that spot. Payoff pitch. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Arias around third. 1 run is in. Juan coming home. Throw cut off to third. And he's out. But 2 runs come in on the play.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third. Just a good job all the way around.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
That's a strike. It's 0-1. Ramirez in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Next offering is in for a strike. Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. Strike 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The pitch.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The next pitch misses. 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And here it comes. And that's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. Guardians 8 and the White Sox 4. Nick Sandlin will take over here. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Guardians, number 52, Nick Sandlin.
Zach Remillard getting ready to hit. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
On the ground, Jimenez.
Follow up.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The third baseman, number 7, Tim Anderson.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Way high.
Clean up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Well struck left field. Kwan raging back towards the wall. Looking up against the wall, and he makes the catch. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 1 for 3. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Ball 1, no strikes.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2-0. And that one wrapped foul. Two one now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Jimenez throw to first. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. White Sox going with a new arm, number 67. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 67, Sammy Peralta.
So in now for Cleveland, Cole Calhoun.
For the Guardians, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
And he deals. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws on the money. Nice play.
The third baseman, number 6, Ryan Rocchio.
Now the third baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Declan Cronin appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Brennan in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back there. Hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. Brennan at second with 2 down. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And a strike in there. Pitch misses there. 3-1 now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Anderson puts it away, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Guardians, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Hentges.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it.
Sub up.
A solo shot, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-5.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And here is Eloy Jimenez in there for strike 1. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Emmanuel Clase, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the air, right side of the infield. And they take care of Jimenez for the out. And there's 1 down.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That's in there, 0-1. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he went around. Rule to swing. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. And that's outside. And that's down and away. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Grandal tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around according to Patrick Johnson. At the belt and fires. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. And now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Eli Morgan gets the call from the pen. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Number 22 steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Coming home. 1 runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Elvis Andrus steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's out to center field. Brennan settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning. These guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
So now a pinch hitter, Trace Thompson, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position.
Number 25, Trace Thompson.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. Tied up at 8-all.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So digging in, Tim Anderson.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Wide out to the warning track.
First pitch, and he just misses.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's to third. Zips it to first. That ends the frame. But a huge 4-run inning has knotted this one up. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Now into the game, Yoan Moncada. He'll play second. Leading off, Gabriel Arias.
The first baseman, Gabriel Arias.
And the pitch. Here's a strike. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Tanner Banks, the left-hander, up and throwing. And the 0-1. That one drilled left field, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him! And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now here is Stephen Kwan, and that's in there for strike one. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 down now, and here is Andres Jimenez.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And first offering is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. That one just misses. And that one finds its way through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-0. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Ninth inning coming up. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Here in Cleveland, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now the DH, Andrew Benintendi. Morgan back to work. And takes low for ball one. Out to short, Ramirez fires to first on the run, Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder,
And now the center fielder, Luis Robert. This guy with light tower power.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at bat.
Kicks and deals. And it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Jimenez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is in for a strike. Bounce to the right side. To first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And this remains an 8-all tie. New pitcher for the White Sox, number 66. This is his third time out this year.
now pitching for Chicago, number 66.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Oscar Gonzalez. A strikeout and a walk.
Designated hitter, Oscar Gonzalez.
Here comes a pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Action in the pen down there. Aaron Bummer, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
On the ground to third. Anderson to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Calhoun in the box now, takes strike one. Next pitch inside. Ball one. Slider misses outside. Swings through that one for strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the air, left side. And it stays fair. Makes it to second. The winning runs in scoring position with one gone.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. And up next for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio. And he pumps it a strike. In the air, left field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder,
Stepping in, Will Brennan. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
In there, and it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. This one in the air, center field. Robert moves under it. And that is that. Guardians lead 1. Score remains at 8 apiece. Trevor Stephan gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Go ahead run on base. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. The pitch. And that's outside. Movement in the bullpen. Angel De Los Santos up and loosening in the pen. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
A move coming at third base. Entering is the pinch runner, Jaime Valentine. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The pitch. In for a strike. And the count even at 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one finds the corner. And the count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one is inside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
And up next for Chicago, number 22.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drop.
Quarter infielders playing in. The pitch. Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Grounder might be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. So coming into the game now on defense, Gavin Sheets. He'll be out in left field.
Now playing.
Back here in Cleveland, here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
And strike two. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
And the 1-0. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One away. The winning run at second. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
And there's a ball. Stephen Kwan in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder,
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That's in there. That's strike 1. The 2-1 is high. Andres Jimenez next to bat for Cleveland. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So 2 down. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. That's in there. Strike 1. Winning run stands at second. There's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Righty to the plate. Ripped into left center for a base hit. Runner around third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Guardians walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And the final here today, 9-8. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the White Sox, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please ride home safely.